We had a Nintendo Direct today, and they're as formulaic as ever. Going into this with limited expectations, I was pretty happy with how it turned out. The big names and the surprises are what really sold this one. As usual with a 40-minute long Direct, at least half of that is spent on filler. But there were enough interesting things here, stuff that really nobody was talking about or expecting, and it's nice to see it. It moved at a good pace, and a lot of things were shown. There's a good variety of games here. I'm just gonna break down the things that stood out to me. Nintendo makes Mario games. Mario and Luigi Brotherful? What is it called? Hold on. Mario and Luigi Brothership was the first game shown, and this was surprising. A lot of people kind of assumed the Mario and Luigi series was dead ever since Alpha Dreams shut down. But no, here it is, and honestly looking better than ever. This is now the 6th game in the Mario and Luigi series. I've only played the original version of Superstar Saga, so I'm not too familiar with these games, but this looks fun. It's visually colorful and interesting. A lot of things are going on. Exploration, doing puzzles, battling, everything. This looks great. This looks really fun. A lot of Mario RPGs these days. Super Mario Party Jamboree also showed up. It's nice to finally see another Mario Party. I mean, this looks pretty generic, kind of like the last few that they've put out, but I mean, they're boasting about quite a bit of content being in it. It has this weird competitive Fall Guys mode. I'll probably pick this up. I have most Mario Party games. Ninja's a cute playable character. I don't know, they talked about a lot of modes and stuff. Like, you really got to see exactly what it all entails. I'm hoping it's a robust experience after the original Super Mario Party was very lacking. It only ever had 4 boards and nothing more was ever added to the game as far as I remember. So I'm hoping this is a much more ambitious affair. I mean, it already has 7 courses. Hopefully they'll keep adding more. The next big surprise was The Legend of Zelda Echoes of Wisdom. People have been clamoring for a game where you play as Zelda herself, and I'm glad that she's coming with her own unique form of gameplay. Instead of just playing the same way that Link does, except you're Zelda, this is a lot more interesting. The Link's Awakening remake art style's pretty cute. This new mechanic where she uses her staff to kind of copy and create things has a lot of potential and can be really rewarding and feeling like you're solving problems on your own. Again, what I wanted to see was something different, and this, for the Zelda series, I would say is pretty inspired. It's coming out surprisingly soon, too. The last big announcement was, of course, finally seeing Metroid Prime 4, now called Metroid Prime 4 Beyond. And considering how long it's been since this game's original announcement, it was a pretty tame showing. This was a good trailer, don't get me wrong, but it was very much, it's a Metroid Prime game. She lands on a planet, it plays the theme, she has her scan visor, she rolls into a ball, there's Sylux from the Metroid Prime 3 ending. That's pretty much all that was shown. It was a very safe trailer. They didn't really show any kind of gimmick or new ideas or anything to really separate it from the other entries. It's more Metroid Prime, which kind of makes sense because since it's been so long since the previous games, they're probably going to play it pretty safe with this one, especially considering how long it took for them to finally show us something. I'm excited. I love Metroid Prime. I think this will be fun. I just think that the trailer wasn't really a blast of energy when you'd kind of expect it after, again, how long it's been since it was first announced. That kind of does it for the heavy hitters, at least for my tastes, but I do want to bring a few more games up. Mio Memories in Orbit had a surprisingly cool little showing. I guess Hollow Knight-esque from first glance. I like that they didn't talk at all during this trailer. It could be fun, it could be something I easily forget about and never play, but it caught my attention, and that says something. The underappreciated Donkey Kong Country Returns is getting an HD release. I love this game, and I'd love to see it scaled up and looking great on the Switch. And also, they're including the 3DS exclusive levels, which is very appreciated. There were a few other interesting little things shown here and there. The Hello Kitty game was pretty dang adorable. This strange game where you farm monsters and then go fight bigger monsters was hilarious. There were some other things shown that I don't really care about, but I know a lot of people are going to be happy with. There were some RPGs, life sims, a lot of games that didn't look very impressive to me. Typical fare for filling out a Nintendo Direct. So yeah, overall thoughts, I liked the Direct. I like that there were a lot of unexpected announcements here. I wasn't especially blown away, but again, like I said, they showed some cool surprises, and that's kind of what I wanted to see. Show me something I'm not expecting, show me something that looks a little bit different, a little bit more creative. Anyway guys, thanks for listening to my thoughts on this. Let me know what you thought about the Direct in the comments, and I will see you next time.